Hello there. Oh, Shesha. No, I'm sorry. As if it's my, as if I'm the reason. Oh, my internet is not faring well. Oh, sorry. Hey there. Welcome back. Or, hi, welcome. This is me, koser.Pansikoser, continuing much of the current, what do you call this? Main story mission here in Wuthering Waves, which is When the Night Knocks. We recently finished, I think, Lumi's part. Forgive me if like the run of the game is a little bit clunky. We are in the middle of the day and there might be some slow moments and all. Either way, let's continue on and see what is in store next after Lumi. I think the next character is Zhezhi. Ah, Zhezhi! See. The gosh darn slowness of the response of my controller is insane. Okay, for the record, I did not know this is how the interface would look like, but it's so pretty. Oh, doggy be barking. Anywho, let's continue on with the next character, which is Zhezhi. I think it's her dream and all. So let's step inside the mountain and 6 credits. You feel your body grow heavy as if you're sinking beneath the water and finally find yourself in an unfamiliar dream.
Master Zhezhi. Have you made any plans for your next painting? If you don't paint, you can't earn. You don't want to end up broke, do you?
Gosh darn it.
What about painting... what was it called?
Gosh damn darn
Winter's
it.
Serenade in Bloom?
I've already painted that one. I want to try something different.
Oh, so what? Your client's preferences are what matter most. Don't worry, Master Zhezhi. I handpicked your clients and know them like the back of my hand. That painting was outstandingly popular. I would know. Trust me, this will be another bestseller.
I need to consider it. Just for an interface, I will say a little bit of a summary of the previous story of the companion mission for Zhezhi. I didn't get to record it. I did, however, stream it, but my VODs aren't really recorded here in my channel, so I'll do a quick summary of it. Then we'll, hopefully it gives a little bit of a light of why Zhezhi streams like this.
Of course. Take your time, Master Zhezhi. Let me know when you've decided.
I need a walk now. Maybe I'll find some new inspiration.
Okay, for just a quick summary of Zhezhi's companion mission. So her OG companion mission is, I think there was a case of forgery of paintings all around in Jinzhou, and apparently, I think a person that Zhezhi knows in her past, I think, or in her school days or learning days, was involved. So she was concerned and actually involved herself in the investigation and whatnot. Now, I don't really remember how Rover was included in the companion mission, but during that time, I think there was a collaborating like mission that coincided with Zhezhi's involvement, and you and Zhezhi joined forces in solving the mystery. And apparently, the entirety of her story is just a huge call to all artists out there who's struggling to be a person in the industry, like trying to work as a form of like job painting. And it's different because the story is Zhezhi is a genius. She is very different from all the other painters who were victims of the forgery, who were forced to make forgeries. So that spoiler, that is what happened. And in this case, like what what Zhezhi had similarities with those people is she is a genius. She's very praised, but she's also struggling in of herself. The other struggle the other painters had, especially the one that like a friend of Zhezhi was involved, was actually her jealousy towards Zhezhi. So at the entire time, she was trying to forge Zhezhi's style of painting, and much of
What should I
it
paint?
became a plot device wherein the paintings that she's creating or creating are making troubles for others because it's getting what like having entities coming from the painting and stuff. So that's about it. Let us continue with her story. I love using Zhezhi. She's like one no rather
This
she
place. It's all so beautiful.
yeah, this is how the
I have to
elusive world
capture
looks
it.
like. Oh,
Let me
okay.
find the perfect spot to stop and paint.
For the record, she's my like second priority in building because she is my partner for Xiang Liao. You know me, I team up characters that I like to fanship, and I honestly do fanship Xiang Liao and Zhezhi, but in a way like you can call it like they can be besties, or like I feel like if they become partners platonically or otherwise, it feels like there's a really good synergy. I just added the overworked Verina. I call them the team hearts or the team hungry hearts
The
because they're
landscape
always
looks great
overworked.
from this side. It's perfect for planning my painting. Waters and mountains rest by the pane. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain.
They ain't just doing
The
poetry.
composition looks fine, but something's still missing. Maybe I should get closer to see the tiny details of the trees and rocks.
Where? What where? You're already close as it is. Like you're super duper duper close already. Huh? I mean, I guess she can fly. She does know how to fly, but like,
That
oh,
place should be close enough.
what? Are
Water
you
lamp?
kidding me?
Duvetch, pearl leaf, and bitberry. These vibrant plants harmonize exquisitely with the cold stones.
This is a Easter egg, but apparently this is the scenario of which you'll see in the trailer of Zhezhi. Like this very scenarios. Oh my gosh. Sorry. If you guys are looking at the upper rights of the screen, you do see like how the internet is struggling showing everything. So right now it's in orange. Hello, kitty. Strange white cat. Can I go ahead? Just to see? Okay. Oh, apparently there are enemies there. Well, we'll be fighting. I know how to use her. Hopefully, I'll be successful in using her. The number one thing you have to remember in building Zhezhi is that you need to have her energy maxed out, like her energy regen to max out, because one of her number one perks is her ult, which adds additional damage for like a certain amount of minutes. I forgot how long it is.
Didn't expect to
Oh!
see tacit discords like that here. They do complete the scene I had in mind.
Okay, I need my camera to be fixed. Oh man, the build for this character is not something I'm used to.
Yes,
Nice.
our springboard.
I'm not even using her signature weapon. I- That fight was an entire struggle. I'm so sorry for the bad camera angling.
The details of the stones and trees. I
I
got it.
Nice, nice, nice.
I can show this draft to my manager.
Master Zhezhi.
Please just call me Zhezhi.
Okay, Master Zhezhi. About the painting I mentioned last time. Ah, very well. Let's see. What? Oh, what's this?
I had new inspiration.
Zhezhi, you're a true master. Would a master present a client with a half-finished piece? Hmm?
It's just a
Your
draft.
last painting sold for the highest price at auction. Give the people what they want. That's what I always say. You just need to paint it
Aye,
again.
she didn't say
and
it's
I'll
a
make
draft.
sure it sells well. With all due respect, Master Zhezhi, not everyone will buy whatever you paint.
I mean,
I've worked so
that's
hard
true
to find
in
a few
some way.
clients who love your style. How can I sell your paintings if you can't cater to their needs? Please, just focus on creating tonight. I won't disturb you. I'll come and pick it up tomorrow. No more indulging your every creative whim, hmm? All I'm asking for is another winter's serenade in bloom. I'm counting on you, Master Zhezhi.
Okay, hold up.
I have to make another copy.
Okay, what's bad about this is art has a process. The thing that she gave, she said that it's only a draft. But according to what I understood the previous one, she kind of successfully made a piece. But there are dialogue parts of it that says it's only a draft. But yeah, but like in some way, if you're like a manager of a specific artist and you're only all for the profit, you won't understand the process compared to result. I'm not saying all financial people are like this, but oftentimes they're most focused on, well, it's not financial people. I forgot what to call them specifically, but like they're people who are just more result oriented. Majority of like the business people that I know are like that. I'm not saying it's bad. Izima. I'm sorry. I had to plug my computer. But rather, what's the word? I can't really grasp the word for it, but I do understand much of what Zhezhi's experiencing. Not because like I'm really popular or whatever in the art industry or like good in graphic design, but I've been through that process. I barely like can say that I tolerate it. Rather, I just dismiss it because I understand that there's a process. They are ignorant about it, and they really half of the time don't care. Um. Okay. Never mind. Honestly, I wanted to fix the camera because I think I set my combat into manual. Zhezhi quickly completes yet another copy of the Winter Serenade. And that's a lot. Are we going to do it again? That she loses track of how many times she recreates the same painting. Like, there's one thing about being consistent, but there's another about what do you call this? Being repetitive. Perhaps I'm nothing more than a tool for copying paintings. Aren't printers like normal here in this world?
Can I really call myself an artist then? In their eyes, am I only capable of copying my old work? Watch out!
Zhezhi. The hour is upon us.
Art unveiled!
What do you really want to paint? Do you remember when you painted the first winter serenade in bloom?
Yes. I saw flowers blooming in the middle of winter, and birds were circling around.
You worked really hard on it.
And that hard work should be noticed. Hold on!
Oh, I was dodging!
Capture the spark!
Ugh.
Watch out!
Yeah.
Believe in your judgment, your brush, and yourself.
Believe in myself.
The end has come.
Here's the shifting mist. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain.
Oh, it's
Colors
hanging
of
now.
vanity Watch out!
Okay, that is the funniest thing ever.
Witness the art's true form.
Okay, anyway. Also, that was the funniest. I had a notice for reconnection
Capture the spark!
a while ago. I might have to adjust things.
Moment of resonance.
Yeah.
Water clouds flee. Watch out! This giant bird. It's the one from Winter Serenade in Bloom.
I keep telling you, your clients only want that one painting. Don't be so stubborn, Zhezhi. A painting that doesn't sell well is
I
meaningless.
remember this bird.
I'm the artist, not just the brush. It's the soul I put into my paintings that makes people appreciate them. Here's the shifting mist.
I don't remember that fight at all, honestly. She said that it's in the similar. I'm thinking that the thing that she mentioned was like her companion mission. Also, I'm so sorry if there's like a random reconnection cut in the middle of the battle. I might have to just everything here and only feature the ones that have dialogues. Is it always gonna have this kind of animation? Oh, okay. So they're adding people in the train. Are they like no? Okay, they're Illusia. Okay, so I understand. Last time, so I spoke to Lumi, and when I spoke to the cat said that it's not really Lumi, it's actually Illusia. So Lumi is outside there. And these are just copies of like the people that you encountered during
I
your
was
time
just
inside
dreaming.
Illusion, the
In that
Somnoir.
dream, I tried my best to paint something new, but no one seemed to like it. Instead, they just wanted more copies of my old stuff, treating me like some money machine. But you told me to trust myself.
People aren't tools. I honestly, they are using you. Much of for the choices of this, if I answer that they are using you, personally for me, I don't think half the people who appreciate her works aren't exactly using her, except for like maybe her manager. In which case, yes, managers, agents who see potentials to people who can be marketed commercially or otherwise will always be using you. But half the time, if you if you really do know the person who's helping you, like sell out your stuff or what do you call this, introduce your stuff in internationally or whatever or around other people, there is a part of sincerity about it that people oftentimes can't really take in as genuine as it could, because the idea of capitalism just ruins everything, because it just equates to like oftentimes a barter that feels like halfway as an obligation rather than something of a sincere exchange. And some people who are more idealistic than they should, half the time they prefer feeding their souls more, and having less of the guilt than of the part of having to obligate themselves of doing something that they used to love. It's just an internalization on what I observed on some levels. But personally for me, I can only say this if I'm 100% sure everyone is abusing her. But not really. The fans aren't abusing her. People who appreciate her work is not abusing her. The person who is selling her works, or her manager or agent, can be called the abuser, especially if they don't communicate on a common ground or a mutual understanding of what kind of process Zhezhi has as an artist and them as a person who sells and markets her work.
Thank
So I'd
you
rather
for
say people
supporting
aren't
me.
tools, because people aren't tools at all. They can do things. You can ask them to do things, but you don't abuse it to the point that it becomes painful for them to do the thing. You'll be better. I believe in you. No problem, Master Zhezhi. I don't want to say this. She doesn't want to be called Master Zhezhi. I do believe she is a master. She's very good in her art, especially in game, in story. I honestly, she is a fictional character, but out of respect of the flow of the story, it is true. She's very good in her work. Sometimes people who are really good at their work, in some way, shape, or form, can be called a master. But she herself doesn't prefer to be called a master. I'd rather respect her um idea of not being called a master than whatever. You'll be better. I believe in you.
I'll keep practicing.
That's the thing. Okay, let's finish this and see what we get as a result. Zhezhi talking with Zhezhi. Hey, meow meow. Where's my cat? Oh, there.
Nice job. Perfect.
Oh, whoever they got to. Yeah, I should look up whoever voiced the Strange Red Cat. I love their voice. I don't know who they are though. And finally, you wake up. Can talk again.
Dreams cleansed. Power restored. I can talk now. Songhua is growing faster. If this keeps up, Solaris will be in danger. Walk through more gateways. Save people from dreams. Fight that person.
Oh, it's the eye. It's
Counting
the eye
on
guy. I wonder who that person is.
Talking drains
Is it-
my energy.
Is it like the
Need
Tianhu
to
guy?
rest now.
Is it the Tianhu guy that like we saw before? I'll never not stroke the white cat. I'll always pet them. Aww, so cute patootie.
From the looks of it, I'm probably the only one who can enter the Somnoir as I please.
Exactly.
Besides that cat, the only other people here are the ones trapped in their dreams.
And their illusion.
I will be the one to help them escape.
Well, technically illusions. I think the like constructed out of like the collected dreams. Alrighty then, that's the last part from Zhezhi's Somme Noir. Well, our next character to help is Encore. Oh, baba, a kitty patootie. I'll feature Encore next time in the next video. For now, this is the end for this part of the story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed much of the internalization that I've gotten for Zhezhi. Honestly, if you're an artist as well and you're playing this game, what do you feel about Zhezhi and the story involving her? As are you an artist yourself and whatnot? What kind of things did you feel when like going through Zhezhi's like mindscape? I'll call this mindscape, whatever, or dreamscape. And personally for me, that's why I love Zhezhi. I appreciate Zhezhi. I'll always use her and Shang Liao and my main core team and stuff like that. So yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next time in Little Warrior Stage if I ever do get to like record it. Right now I'll be uploading just part 2. This will be part 3 once I upload Zhezhi's story. See you next time, I guess. This is koser.Pansikoser signing out. I hope you come back next time if you want to, that is. And if you like want to discuss a lot of things, feel free to shoot out your theories whatsoever about the Somme Noir and why or how it's involved, or it's fine if you spoil me or whatever in the comment sections about your thoughts if you finish this already. Either way, see you around. Like the video if you wanna, subscribe, and leave a comment, or probably watch me in the weekends in twitch.com/koser.Pansikoser. Yeah.